revelation that plastics have revolutionized our lives, but the very material that has changed our lives in such a beneficial way has the power to destroy us. According to the EPA website, in 2015, the U.S. produced 34.5 million tons of plastic, and of that, only 9.1% was recycled. That means that 31.4 million tons of plastic ended up in landfills, waterways, and discarded on the ground. Plastics kill hundreds of thousands of animals each year, pollute our cities and waterways, and take decades to centuries to decompose. But what can we do to reduce our plastic waste? Today we'll talk about what we can do in our lives and in our homes to reduce our single-use plastic consumption, including choosing reusables, cloth diapering, and recycling. By simply changing a few of our daily habits, we can make a big impact on single-use plastics. Let's start with one of the most significant ways that we can reduce our use: choosing reusables. Reusable shopping bags. In the United States, consumers use almost one plastic bag per person per day. And according to 4 Oceans, plastic grocery bags take anywhere from 10 to 20 years to decompose. The solution to this is simple: reusable shopping bags. They're relatively inexpensive and can be used for years and years. We can also choose reusable drinking bottles. Nearly 1 million plastic drinking bottles are sold worldwide every minute. And single-use plastic bottles can take 450 years to decompose. Alternatively, reusable bottles can be used over and over for years and then can be recycled themselves depending on their composition. This next solution is guaranteed to affect all of our lives at some point in our past or in our future. Consider cloth diapering. The average child will use about 5,500 diapers from birth to potty training, and it takes diapers about 450 years to decompose. That means that some of the first disposable diapers ever made and used are still somewhere on this earth rotting. These same disposables can spread disease when they're not disposed of properly. And to be honest, we've all seen people not dispose of their diapers properly. Cloth diapers are convenient and long-lasting. They're not the sheets and pins that your grandma used. In fact, there's a wide variety of different absorbencies and styles, including Velcro, which are as easy to use as disposable diapers. They can be washed at home, they're hypoallergenic, and best of all, they're reusable and biodegradable. So let's face it, there are times in our lives when we're not going to be able to avoid single-use plastics. So when we can't avoid single-use plastics, we should recycle. Find out how to recycle in your community. Here in Colorado Springs, almost all of your neighborhood trash services offer recycling services. But if yours doesn't, or you don't wish to pay for a curbside recycling, you can do a quick Google search and be put in touch with all kinds of recyclers for anything from single-use plastics and containers all the way to hazardous materials. When you're out and about in your community, look for recycling containers at public parks and community centers. Most of them will provide trash cans as well as recycling bins. And additionally, a lot of stores will have recycling bins at the front. For example, Walmart generally always has a large bin where you can take and deposit your single-use grocery bags. And Best Buy has a recycling center where you can take and recycle all kinds of computer components, cell phones, batteries, and things of that nature. So these are just a few of the ways that we can reduce our single-use plastic use. But our lives are inundated with single-use plastics, and it's apparent that plastics are here to stay, possibly to the detriment of ourselves and our environment. If we each reduce our single-use plastic use, we can make a large impact on environmental pollution. Thank you.